Hello to the 9th Indian World Film Festival 2025. Life in the Bubble is a story about myself and what it's like to live inside of a proverbial bubble. I came up with the idea because I live with rare and complex illness and wanted to reach out to people who are in similar situations to my own. A big challenge for myself making this film was because I am immunocompromised, having other people like a film crew in my place was next to near impossible. On top of that, being allergic to fragrance made it more challenging because I ended up having to do the majority of the camera work myself, opposed to having one person in my space. So it was very challenging to try to work with people to get them to understand my situation, and I also had to do a lot of the legwork myself. My film was made possible by Story Hive and Telus, as they gave me a grant to make my film. I'm very lucky to be a grant receiver to be able to make Life in the Bubble. As I mentioned earlier, the filming process was very difficult because a lot of it had to be done on my own for the most part, and or sifting through a whole bunch of footage that I've had over the years showing different things that have happened to me and settings, and therefore. The way I envisioned my film is totally different from the way that it turned out. I was told at the beginning of the process that documentaries take on a life of their own and they become their own thing. They breathe their own life into documentary filmmaking. And my film is very different from other documentary filmmakers because of that, because there are things that I was limited on, but at the same time, I still pushed through those challenging times to create my film. My film is designed to help people like myself come to the realization that they're able to follow and pursue their dreams regardless of circumstance. And as someone who lives a very secluded lifestyle, I want to encourage other people like myself to push towards their dreams, to reach for the stars, to continue moving forward, because that is a vital standpoint I think we should all have. We should all have our voices heard. We should all be seen. None of us should be tucked away anywhere. We should all be out in the open, in my opinion. And being disabled is not a bad thing. So my unique selling point for my film is a very different view of the world, one of seclusion and isolation, and how that has, in itself, brought me strength. Currently, I am hoping to get my film into film festivals, potentially get it into art galleries, as well as I am an artist, and have it seen by as many eyes as possible to bring awareness to the atrocious disease, which is mast cell activation syndrome, which is very isolating, but also help people to be able to live their lives while being sick, because being sick and having illness means that we are still capable of doing things that we love. I wish everyone at the 9th Indian World Film Festival all the best. Thank you so much for your time.